The roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation for goodness. Be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. Old friends pass away, new friends appear. It is just like the days. An old day passes, a new day arrives. The important thing is to make it meaningful, a meaningful friend or a meaningful day. Calm mind brings inner strength and self-confidence, so that's very important for good health. I find hope in the darkest of days and focus in the brightest. I do not judge the universe. In the practice of tolerance, one's enemy is the best teacher. Too much self-centered attitude, brings isolation. Result: loneliness, fear, anger. The extreme self-centered attitude is the source of suffering. We can live without religion and meditation, but we cannot survive without human affection. Look at situations from all angles, and you will become more open. The best way to resolve any problem in the human world is for all sides to sit down and talk. Disagreement is something normal. When we meet real tragedy in life, we can react in two ways: either by losing hope and falling into self-destructive habits, or by using the challenge to find our inner strength. Thanks to the teachings of Buddha, I have been able to take this second way. My faith helps me overcome such negative emotions and find my equilibrium. Even when we have physical hardships, we can be very happy. I think technology really increased human ability. But technology cannot produce compassion. Computers make me totally blank out. Today, more than ever before, life must be characterized by a sense of universal responsibility, not only nation to nation and human to human, but also human to other forms of life. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. My religion is very simple. My religion is kindness. This is my simple religion. There is no need for temples, no need for complicated philosophy. Our own brain, our own heart is our temple. The philosophy is kindness. It is very important to generate a good attitude, a good heart, as much as possible. From this, happiness in both the short term and the long term for both yourself and others will come. There is no need for temples, no need for complicated philosophies. My brain and my heart are my temples. My philosophy is kindness. When you practice gratefulness, there is a sense of respect toward others. I am just one human being. Sometimes one creates a dynamic impression by saying something, and sometimes one creates as significant an impression by remaining silent. If you have a particular faith or religion, that is good. But you can survive without it. Even an animal, if you show genuine affection, gradually trust develops. If you always showing bad face and beating, how can you develop friendship? In order to become prosperous, a person must initially work very hard, so he or she has to sacrifice a lot of leisure time. Our prime purpose in this life is to help others. And if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Sleep is the best meditation. If you can, help others. If you cannot do that, at least do not harm them. Home is where you feel at home and are treated well. More compassionate mind, more sense of concern for others' well-being is source of happiness. Whether one believes in a religion or not, and whether one believes in rebirth or not, there isn't anyone who doesn't appreciate kindness and compassion. All major religious traditions carry basically the same message, that is love, compassion, and forgiveness. The important thing is they should be part of our daily lives. Generally speaking, if a human being never shows anger, then I think something's wrong. He's not right in the brain. Whether you call it Buddhism or another religion, self-discipline, that's important. Self-discipline with awareness of consequences. Because of lack of moral principle, human life becomes worthless. Moral principle, truthfulness, is a key factor. If we lose that, then there is no future. The important thing is that men should have a purpose in life. It should be something useful, something good. Appearance is something absolute, but reality is not that way. Everything is interdependent, not absolute. So that view is very helpful to maintain a peace of mind, because the main destroyer of a peaceful mind is anger. World belongs to humanity, not this leader, or that king or prince or religious leader. World belongs to humanity. As a human being, anger is a part of our mind. Irritation also part of our mind. But you can do anger come go. Never keep in your sort of your inner world, then create a lot of suspicion, a lot of distrust, a lot of negative things, more worry. In order to carry a positive action, we must develop here a positive vision. We can never obtain peace in the outer world until we make peace with ourselves.